folks. This is Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. And today, this time, I'm on Legendary Connects. I got more shows than Steve Harvey. God damn. They all in my backyard right here at Zotown Studios. On the line, I got my partner in crime. What's up, Dre?
What's up, Lonzo?
Hanging like a
How you
chandelier.
doing today?
Man, just hanging like a chandelier, just trying to shine, baby. Just trying to shine.
We're still here. We want to thank everybody for doing the work last week. But today's show is dedicated to the one, the only divine connector herself, Bernadette,
Right.
Queen Bee. It's her birthday
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend, so we're going to kick it off right here on the Legendary Connect birthday program.
Somebody gonna get tossed
And
up
that's
this
what we're going to
weekend.
do.
Somebody
Mhm.
gonna get tossed up this weekend. She gonna
Mhm.
toss. I should say somebody finna get lucky. It's my birthday. Bring your knee pads. Anyway,
Wrong
Ouch.
song, too slow.
what? It's your birthday. Bring your knee pads. Get busy. It's your birthday. It's my birthday.
Knee pads.
Yeah, as my boy Charles and
But
Rice
it's
said, yeah, yeah,
hashtag
yeah.
Bella18. You didn't put
Okay.
my cash app up there.
Okay, hold on. I'll do that right now. Let me go to that part right quick. Let me do something else. Bella 18, huh? Won't let me do that.
Bella18.
Remember, folks, when you go to the Cash App, make it the kind that folds, not the kind that jingles.
I
Thank
don't
you
have
so
to
much.
twerk, do I?
You
Any excuse to twerk.
I just do something about this camp shit. All that free money shit, that's for the birds. I'm trying to figure out what won't let me open up that. Maybe because we already working. That's the banner. Yeah, don't let
I'm
me
gonna
do.
probably hop on backstage so I can hear you better.
Mhm.
What's your cash app? Bella
Bella18.
Balla 18.
No, one L. BELA18.
Okay, 1-8. Okay.
I think y'all should have worked on this before we got on the show.
Yeah, okay.
This
Don't
sounds
don't preach about it.
very
Don't preach
inviting.
about it, Doc.
There it is
Don't
right there.
preach about
Bird
it.
cash app. In fact, let me
I
just
don't
Say
preach.
it
I
for the
just do
red
preaching. That's all
tsunami
I
that
say.
never happened.
Hey,
yeah.
I just do the pivot. So Bernadette, let's get with
Save
you.
it for the
Since you
red
was
tsunami
working,
that never happened.
since you was working the polls on Tuesday,
I
and
was
you were
working a
telling me how it
poll.
went down. How was it working in Mississippi for this midterm election?
It was a little weird because they had new machines, right? So a lot of people were upset that it went back to paper,
Mhm.
and some people, the people, there was a few people that were not, upset about it. So it was weird. But everything went smoothly. The machines didn't jam up or anything like that. Nobody came in there with a strong this and that, red this, red blue, and all that, well, whatnot. Because it was for us, it was not a big red and blue election. We had red, blue, and nonpartisan. That's about it. And but
Okay.
but
Oh,
the
independent.
show out people did show up for the numbers and everything. They called it the angry election for some reason, right? Right. So we did pretty good. It wasn't too strong of a issue going on there. It was just a long day with the new machines.
So you was working the poles. Did you have to climb up all day
So
long? Let me set you
I
there.
got to work the pole.
Mhm.
Let me set you doing the pole. Oh, you on them poles? Okay, my trip. I'm
Well,
tripping.
speaking of the
Yeah,
polls,
I worked
Lonzo,
hard
what's
today.
happening out west? What's
Man,
happening out west?
it
We
looks like
understand they're still out there counting one at a time.
it
How's
looks
that going?
it looks like we got a new sheriff in town. The old sheriff, he's down. I just saw that he's down 47% to 54%, which means he ain't gonna make it. We still ain't got a new mayor yet. They neck and neck, neck and neck.
Oh, Karen Bass
Karen Bass
and the billionaire.
Caruso. In fact, I was at an event Saturday night. Caruso was there. I mean, Friday, Wednesday night. I was at an event there Wednesday night, and Caruso was there. I
Go
saw,
on, player.
yeah, he was over in the corner. I ain't do me no good. Shit. But yeah, I was hanging at the SoFi Stadium. I looked over there. He was on the phone trying to figure out where he stood at. So it was all good.
Ouch. Which I was still counting because if the Democrats pick up all the House seats in California, they will still control the House. How about that?
Yeah. I see Arizona looking pretty
Yeah, we gotta wait
good.
till December, right?
No,
No, no, no. That's Georgia.
if
We don't get to Georgia. We just look. Stay
Okay.
in your state.
if we get
Look, Ray, it's your birthday. You can move,
if we
but
get
stay in your
if
state.
we get what we supposed to
Okay.
get, we get the rest. Everything is out there, which looks pretty good. We won't Georgia won't make a difference.
Yep. If Las Vegas and Arizona go blue, it's gonna be trouble, trouble,
Right.
trouble
Yeah.
for the red wave.
Yeah. The red wave was over with.
Hmm.
That's it. Not even a factor no more. Ain't no red wave. Ain't no red wave. It's just a red.
They split.
Yeah. But I was watching. I've been watching this shit all week long, man. And it had me nervous. I was almost depressed for a little bit, man, because you know, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't neither one of these sides perfect. But
No.
when folks start fucking with Medicare, won't give people basic shit. You want to send people to war all the time, but you won't give them. You won't give them health care. You won't make sure they got housing. Get the fuck out. I don't like that kind of shit. You want to use people
And
and
you
say how much
and you refusing to give people their Social Security,
right.
or you worked all your life, but you're not getting nothing for it.
Right. You want to thank him for their service, but you won't. You know, you took a man out of his house and away from his family, sent him across to a war, gave him spent a bunch of money on him to go do your dirty work, and he come back home. Oh yeah, we get back with you. Man, fuck that.
Yep.
I'll never like that.
You can stand in line.
And we talk about veterans,
Dishonor them.
and we on Veterans Day. I was
I was about to say that too.
I was last night I was at an event for Veterans Day, and one of my partners who was a veterans homeless advocate and said his goal is to eliminate that phrase homeless vets. That's something I think that is down.
That's the craziest thing ever.
That's a damn shame. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you.
It's too common.
How do you thank somebody for their service but won't make sure they got housing? And yeah, you got the VA as far as health care, but some of the people need a little bit more than that, man. They didn't see
Yeah, but the VA isn't as strong as it should be because some of them congressional folks in Congress making those decisions for money where our president, Mr. Biden, wants to give a ton of money to the VA and to strengthen the Veterans Administration and strengthen the Medicare medical side of it and the homeless side. Congress votes against it. Right. And then the first thing they say is, if we take over, we're going to hold up the debt ceiling so that nothing's going to move till we get what we want because we want to persecute Joe Biden. It's the most insane thing ever. Because of his son, Hunter Biden. Everything is so personal.
It's too personal, man. You got 300 million people in this country, but you got a couple of hundred that's if they can't get their way, can't nobody get shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, you got to say how Obama said it. How are you going to sit there and run for an election if you lose? It was rigged, but if you win, everything was okay.
Yeah,
it's not an election. It's just not what it is.
That's just bullshit. That's bullshit on steroids.
It's not.
Well, let me tell you about my election experience on Tuesday. So I go into not Tuesday. I actually early voted in New York because we thought there was going to be a red wave. So I went and caused the black wave, and we got there early. Believe it or not. So we went there, and when I went to the polling site, it wasn't on the main floor. I was like, "Where is it?" Oh, you got to go upstairs. I said, "No, that's against federal law. Me being a person who's disabled or a person of special needs, that's supposed to be on the first floor. So there's no excuse if you got a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, your brother, your auntie, your girl who's working the pole. They don't have to climb. It's supposed to be right there. So that was my first problem. Then when I got there and asked the person working, trying to sign me in, which I've voted there my whole life, she asked me, "Could you give me your ID?" I said, "Excuse you? Can I have your ID?" I said, "This is not South Africa. I'm not giving you no ID. I'm going to sign right here in the book next to my name, and then I'm going to go grab this piece of paper and do what I got to do." And my sister brought me there. But the issue is for people with disabilities, whether you're blind, deaf, special needs, etc., there's supposed to be one booth that we walk in and accommodates what we need. So I can put on headphones, I can pick any candidate I want,
Right.
not there, not available. And the woman was trying to give us a hard
It
time.
was not available.
Wasn't there?
We
It was
even had it
not
in Mississippi.
there.
We had to set it up.
It was not there.
Wow.
And once again, sometimes it's better to be in Mississippi than it is to be in New York. So when everybody
I
was screaming,
see.
crime, 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 we have to tell the world the highest crime is in red states. What are y'all talking about? Oklahoma is the number one state with the highest crime, while California and New York are the double-digit state. California is 6, New York is 4. This is so. I want to thank folks for getting out there. I want to thank women for voting the right way for your rights to govern your body. Now we got to push it a little further and change the laws and get our rights back. That's my voting experience.
I had no problem at all. We
Wow.
walked in there and walked without.
Man, you walked in there with 25 people. Ain't nobody messing with you.
I walked in, me and my son, and he walked out. He was a happy voter, got my sticker and walked back out. Started when got me some Chick-fil-A shit.
Alonzo went in there as the world-class wrecking crew. Nobody was stopping him. They said,
Very confident.
now let Zoe go. He's connecting.
Eve
He's
at the
connecting.
car.
Mhm.
You know, here's something that y'all may not know about me. I I've been so busy being humble all my life. It's hard to realize sometimes the impact you had on people's lives and careers. I mean, I know what I've done. I ain't tripping on that. But when I was out Saturday night, and I was at the SoFi Stadium. Guy walked past. Hey, Lonzo, how you doing, man? It was a city councilman, and I didn't recognize the dude. Man, I apologize. Not in your basketball game, your golf tournament. And then I was talking to some other folks, and somebody introduced me who I was, blah blah blah. And this guy was a big wig for a CEO for a company. And he started singing "Turn Off the Lights." I'm like, God damn! It just amazes me that people, that
Right.
people in high places now, I was a part of their childhood. And I did it. When you do what you do and don't trip on what you do, because that's not what I do. It's a good feeling. That's all I can say.
Well, again, this is Bernadette's birthday, so I'm gonna give her some praise because yesterday I had this meeting in regards to my life at Adelphi University in college with Mr. Bill Stephanie, Chuck D, myself, and Harry Allen. And the biggest thing they want to know about is some of the stuff that we did and getting the photos and the radio interviews that we did back in the day. That's what I said, we got to find this one, Lonzo, about the world-class record group. You're going to have a good laugh when we dig this out. But Bernadette goes out and she finds so many people who connected through that experience of my life. And it's hysterical. It's just, oh, Dre, so-and-so's here from BAU. They want to talk to you about so-and-so. What? Who is that? And she always swears like I know every person she's bringing up. And some of those folks, just like you, Lonzo, they just heard the show. So the blessing of people being able to respond to it after all this time, I'm very grateful and very thankful. Big shout out to my man Geechee Dan, because he's got the tapes. And big shout out to Bernadette. It's her birthday. So hit that cash app, Bernadette. Tell them the number. Hit that cash
It's already
app.
on the screen. You don't know that.
Oh,
But I know, but
Bella
I got this one.
18.
All right, y'all.
Hit
Bella
that
18,
cash
But
app.
I love it because both of y'all, even Lonzo did that. Our first show, he had somebody that he wanted to get on was the dads on duty, and y'all know my talents and stuff. So, I mean, I appreciate it, but y'all just got to stop telling me stories like I was there, because for the longest, Lonzo, I was like, oh, that's what Lonzo did. That's Lonzo. That's not Lonzo and Dr. Dre. Y'all, I mean, basically, y'all been amazing in seeing what others have not, and then with the oh, back to you all, Men's Health Awareness Month. That's y'all's lane, by the way. So
Mm-hmm.
next year we're
It's
gonna be
also
busy with that.
is
I'm
it
gonna
also
have
hip
y'all
hop
busy
diabetes month?
with that. Yeah,
Is it not also hip hop diabetes
because
month?
both of y'all are it's it.
I don't know about
I don't know if she
hip
heard it.
hop diabetes
I
month.
appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, it is.
Hip hop
It's also
diabetes
hip
month.
hop diabetes month. Yes, it is.
It,
But I got one more announcement for everybody.
No, it's not hip hop diabetes month. We might
I'm
need
just
one,
trying to. I ain't never heard that before.
but
That's what get Dre made
Look,
up.
look,
it's not.
let me do what I do.
They
Please.
gonna make up a
Why
make.
can't we give hip hop a diabetes month with all us folks over a certain age who deal with type 1 and type 2? Even though this is Bernadette's birthday, we
Get
out here
them,
to
Dre.
spread the word. We got to spread the word. But the big word
I'm
is in
saying get them.
2023 for
Lonzo,
Legendary
what month you
Connect.
want for hip hop?
We're going to blow this up.
All right, took June shit.
Lonzo, you might have a harder time with hip hop prostate awareness month.
No, we shouldn't.
What?
We got to promote that too. Many brothers in hip hop got that prostate
Because
cancer.
of the testing.
And
He
women.
needs to,
Oh,
but
Women
I'm
women,
just
ain't,
not
saying,
women.
women ain't got prostate cancer. Die. Trust.
I just said women got that.
masculinity
Women
in
got
hip
breast
hop.
cancer.
So what, Bernadette?
Women, okay, women in hip hop don't have the same having to live up to a woman and being a woman and whatnot. It's not thing, but the big masculinity thing, as far as testing for what prostate cancer or whatever,
But women
women
got
be
breast
open
cancer.
to it.
That's the
That's
big
all. I'm
thing.
just saying.
And,
Maybe I'm.
Now you know
and
what? The macho thing and
It needs to
prostate.
be raised.
That's one of the things I try to do with my prostate awareness walk is that the fingers that shit is optional these days. You can you get your blood PSA
Mm.
check through your blood, and everybody. Oh man, you put a finger in my here. You must be. Oh man, you LGBT? No, man, come on, dude. Y'all need to grow up on that bullshit. That's the part I can't stand. I just can't stand the bullshit.
well,
That's what got me
some people
started.
say, Lonzo, it's better to get the finger than a fist because the
Yeah,
fist gonna knock you out and take you out. The finger gonna tell you if you need to get help. That's the thing.
my I went to the doctor 2 weeks ago. Doctor Steele. I said, man, I ain't got no prostate. He said, I still got to check because prostate cancer can come back even though you got a prostate.
Yes, it does.
I know two buddies that had it reoccurred. It reoccurred with them after their prostate was removed. That same area can get infected if the doctor who did the surgery did not do a good job and remove all the potential cancer. So, yeah, doc, awareness, ignorance is blessed to some people, but ignorance also can be deaf to a lot of people. And that's why I think it's best to tell them, let them deal with it. And, it is what it is. I got a buddy, just got a call a little while ago. One of my buddies I used to work for him, he passed today from, I believe, a heart attack. And, it's just amazing, man, that sometimes people, I've had people in my life that I care for a lot that were addicted to cigarettes, smoking. And no matter what happened, they kept smoking. I had a cousin, I loved her to death. We worked together for years. And she loved them damn cancer sticks. And, end up
You know
having
what the issue is with this with the cigarettes
what?
that people didn't understand? It's like anything else.
What's that?
When prohibition was around, the liquor that came out from the underground was purer than what it was once the government regulated it. Same thing with cigarettes. The moment they put menthol in the cigarettes and they put the chemicals with it, that's when cancer and stuff went through the roof. Because
I believe that.
before, when they used to smoke cigarettes, they used to roll a cigarette the same way you may roll your blunt, and you got pure tobacco. Pure tobacco didn't create the cancer the way the chemicals that are put into it. And I say that's the same thing people need to be aware of when you're smoking your weed. You gotta understand something. You're not smoking weed like we had in the 70s, where it was basically just earth product. You got chemically altered weed. And I think I told you about that program last week, Vice, and 2 Chainz was on it.
Right.
And this white guy created this device where you can smell the weed. It'll tell you everything that's in the weed, including the chemical. It can sniff it out. I was like, whoa, that's out of control. But we're not gonna get that device. Brothers and people gonna keep smoking weed, not realizing you're not smoking the weed that Bob Marley smoked. you're smoking a whole nother thing.
Well, you know what? Just like with cigarettes, they the blunt paper is a lot of your chemicals come in also. A lot of your blunt papers have nicotine in them. Nicotine is the
Mm-hmm.
same drug that makes cigarettes addictive. So
Mm-hmm.
they want to get you addicted. I I have done weed in various times in my life, and I always use goddamn zigzags. And when I'm through, I'm through. Okay, I don't need it again the next day. And I'm through. I'm through. So it's just a matter of what you really, and blunts just took over. It was like all of a sudden zigzags was out the window. It was all about blunts, and I always thought it was crazy. So you telling me a bag this big cost me $20, and I only get two blunts? Oh no, we're not doing this no more.
Hold on, Lonzo. I got to show our age. You remember Easy Wider
Yeah,
and Bamboo?
yeah. Those are the wide zigzag papers.
Yeah,
Not zigzag paper, wrapping papers. There's a difference.
yeah. I could never roll like a stick. What do you call it? A joint. But my fingers are too big, and I could never do it. I tried and I tried. I was
Man,
horrible.
that was my job. My cousin he taught me how to roll, and I love rolling. I could roll you a Benson and Hedges. Okay, my shit looked like Salem. That ain't bullshit. And I was not a blunt, no lump in the middle. That's something to be square on the ends. You need some cotton for a filter. I can put this something in the pack. That was my shit.
But we're gonna move along since
Let's do
Somebody
that.
we
had a
had
contest about that one time.
Stupid. They gave
somebody
me a
had
job back
contact.
in the day. I don't roll blunts. I can roll a joint though.
You couldn't pay me to roll a joint, but I went and got a pipe, and I was a happier man.
I bought a vape pen. I don't do
There
none of
you
that
go.
shit.
Mm-mm.
I don't like that.
So speaking of vape pens,
What?
since you brought it up, do we think Brittany Griner is ever going to get released from her Russian
Yeah, I think so.
incarceration?
I mean, it's really no purpose. They just being a bitch. Putin is
Right.
being a bitch. She just being a bitch because he can. Okay,
Well,
that's
because he's
all.
getting his ass kicked in Ukraine.
They tearing his ass out. Okay,
He getting his ass kicked.
it thought it'd be over
Did
with by now.
Rodman go over there?
Robin who?
Now, you can't go there. Because if you go there, you're not coming
Oh,
back.
okay. Dennis Rodman.
They will find something on you,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and you will be there.
yeah, that's not a good idea.
Even Reverend now, when he said, "Oh, I'm going there through the Catholic Church and the Christian this, and we're gonna go over there," and they said, "Well, you come here, and you don't have to worry about doing Politics Nation on Saturday and Sunday. That's a wrap.
You're gonna miss a few
You don't have to
Sundays.
worry about the National Action Network. You'll be National Action Networking from Russia. You ain't going back. Believe me." And he seemed to
Hey,
have changed his mind.
I probably would have changed my mind too.
Not at all.
Yes.
You know,
So moving right along,
go for it.
it's a somber day. Two memorials for one of the amigos who was taken from us. And it goes to show you, you ever hear when your parents say, sometimes you don't have to be the trouble, but the people you're around can cause the trouble that may get you hurt.
Oh yeah.
And the more I hear that story, the more I hear about the gentleman from the Amigos. I don't know why I get his name mixed up.
Take
Not
off.
Offset. Takeoff, yeah. And it's real strange that they say you don't see Cardi B and Offset and everybody's like very, very out of the public eye. And when you do see them, they're all wearing black. So today was their memorial service that they had in Houston at the bowling alley where this took place and the one down in Atlanta. So are we getting tired of this?
This shit is
I
so
think it
old,
was
man.
also one in the metaverse too.
In where?
Metaverse.
I think on the meta, unlike on a game.
All
There
this
was a
shit.
Oh,
meta
right.
forum.
All this shit's in the niggerverse.
Mm-hmm.
This is book. It's really a
Yeah.
damn day, man.
Somebody fell out.
Huh? Somebody fell out. What?
I said somebody fell out at the funeral and was
What you mean
crying.
fell out? Oh yeah, yo, you just Somebody had to put on the
Oh, that's
show.
always gonna happen. They got
Yeah.
professional criers.
They got too many cameras. Somebody not to act a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever act the biggest fool going viral. Whoever act
Yep,
the
they're
biggest
gonna.
fool going viral. Okay.
They
Yeah,
did on
take
the
me with
metaverse.
you. Lord, take me. Don't take him. Take me. Let me climb in there with you, baby. Oh, get the fuck out of here. We didn't
And
have cameras.
sometimes,
Could you imagine what that shit's gonna look like now? That was before.
yeah,
That was before video cameras. Some of that might have been sincere, but some of that was show like a motherfucker, boy. I
absolutely.
went to a
It
couple of
was.
oh, you know damn well you didn't like him that damn much. I heard that damn much. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I always enjoy when people do that and jump on the casket and they're at the wrong funeral
Oh no,
and they go,
no,
"Excuse me, that's not his funeral. You're in the wrong space."
no, no. See, but no, man.
Mm-mm.
I've seen that happen.
That
I'm
one.
waiting. I'm waiting for the YouTube videos now because they about ready to upload. They didn't drink. They didn't drink enough and smoked enough. Had to repass. They finna start uploading if they ain't already started uploading the videos from the funeral. I know every hip hop news platform is out there covering the event. Yeah, man, it's just ridiculous that 2022 we still doing this shit. And you would think the whole mindset of gangbanging would have died out by now, like bell bottom pants and jerry curls. But for some reason, that shit still is prevalent in people's mind. I don't understand why.
Because as we go into what's called
I'll say this. Look, in
the 50th year of hip
2022.
hop,
Hold on, one of y'all at a time.
I know, but excuse me, just one second, Bernadette.
Go
As
ahead.
we
Go
go
ahead.
into the 50th year of hip hop, one of the biggest things we should really, really work on. I don't care from 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, but not just end the violence, but we need to come together and work together. And rather than just always claiming the culture and this, that, and the other, and how we stand it up, and we have to really say, no, we have to do it. So we have to speak to our younger folks doing it. The younger folks got to speak with some of the older folks, and we all got to sit and listen a little bit more and not put each other down or talk, you too old, you too young, you too this, you too that. Let's do more listening. Let's raise our queens up as high as we can get them. And let's find a better solution to our issues. Maybe we should just rent boxing gloves. Or don't start with me. Don't start with me because I'm going to bring the love out. All right, with the love. Here it comes. Here comes the love.
Amen.
All we need, one love, one love. You're lucky just to have just one love. One love, one
Needs
love.
now.
Lucky just to have just
Love.
one.
Sweet love.
Kumbaya. That's some
Okay?
bullshit.
Right.
There you go. The word love and life both have 4 letters. It means two.
You know
Bring things
what?
all together.
You know what?
Don't try me.
In order to, you got to put some hands and some serious shaking on some people to get them to realize that they doing some dumb shit. Love ain't gonna fix all this shit. Love gonna help those that need love. But some of this need a good kicking in the ass. I don't give a damn what you say.
Look, did I say love's gonna solve all the
They
problems? I'm just trying to get the problem started. We're trying to get.
What?
Don't be mad.
What
Just
you
be
say? They
glad.
gone over in Jackson, Mississippi.
Stay a while.
They still in police cars.
Some folks you gotta put a foot in their ass. You gotta lock them up.
In the corner.
I'm getting like Charleston White. Sometimes, man, you ain't got time for all that shit right there. You gotta save these babies. You gotta save these babies. Yeah. You gotta save these babies. I'm gonna get like Charleston White with some of this shit, man. Some of these fools you ain't gonna be able to help. They too ingrained in their bullshit. They are too ingrained in the nigga verse. Some of them ain't gonna come out. You can give them an education, a bag of money. They're gonna go right back to the nigga verse. Okay.
Are you watching the news in Mississippi,
Why?
Lonzo? We had a student, HBCU honor student, right before the election, is arrested for 7 arsons around Jackson, nearby Jackson State
I saw that
University.
just a second ago.
He went to my old school, Mississippi Valley State University.
I saw that.
You went to your old school?
Sound like you was watching the news. Having
Yeah,
an education.
I saw that a few minutes ago. I was waiting on Dre to call in. I was scrolling through my my hip hop news channel, EUR report. My man, shout out to my man Lee Bailey, and they had an article where this guy got arrested for setting 7 fires around the city, and I'm like, damn, right? We did that shit.
College educated.
He must have thought
College
it was in
student
Ohio.
at my old college.
Wow. See, now what you gonna do with him? How much love putting them fires out? How much love is it gonna take to put them fires out?
What you gonna do is you want to get you some extinguishers and grab him and say, "This isn't working, bro."
Yeah, right.
What you doing is not working, man.
No,
it's not a good look.
Kumbaya, my lord. There you go. That kumbaya shit.
Don't do that.
That shit don't work with everybody.
There's more.
That shit don't work with everybody.
There's more. So also in Jackson, Mississippi, somebody stole a police car. And there's a recording of him cutting a corner in downtown Jackson.
See, he trying to go viral.
Corner real hard, like it was his car.
This internet shit is make people do some of the dumbest shit. He gonna go viral. He gonna be hot as fish grease for about 3 or 4 days, and he gonna go to jail. They gonna forget about his ass. Okay.
Now, how do you know he didn't take the car? Because he was trying to bring people to a fire, so the fire department didn't know what to do. So they followed him so they could put the fire.
Wait. Let me say something. Motherfucker, you like you in New York. I kick you in the ass myself. You like my foot won't reach in New York. Keep running to a fire. That motherfucker want to go viral. Go viral. Have a good time.
Stop the violence.
Yeah. I see. When they catch his ass, what they gonna do? Free stupid ass. Come on, man.
No, they're gonna proceed to do exactly what you said. Put that foot in his ass.
No, they're gonna have fines out. Free so and so. He only stole a car. See that, and that's the part that probably irritates me more than anything. When youngsters do shit, they do shit. I never forget when that time when Easy them was shooting paint guns down the freeway. Come back to the house after the cops and jacked them up. Higher than the giraffe ass. How about all we did was shoot us some cars. All you did was
shoot a car.
Shoot us some cars with paintballs. And a lot of people don't register how dangerous they stupid antics can be. Okay, You steal a police car. You don't know, man. You don't know how somebody may need that. First of all, the cops are in trouble. It was a movie I just saw about that the other day. I was watching the movie. It was Matthew McConaughey and McConaughey, whatever his name is, and he was a cop, and he was killing somebody, and their kids stole the car. He spent the whole damn movie trying to get that car from them kids. Meanwhile, it was all kind of shit going on. He needed the car for, and they finally got it back at the last minute. Then they ended up killing everybody. Anyway, make a long story short, man, come on, dude, that don't make no sense. This is why the nigga verse is what it is.
Well,
that's some grand.
Like you said, free love. Pookie
wait.
Free Pookie.
That's
free
what
Pookie.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't put hands on nobody when they're a kid. Okay, that's a direct result of watching too much Grand Theft, playing too much Grand Theft Auto.
So you're into full-time discipline all the time.
No. Everybody, no, understand this. I'm not. I'm a disciplinary at my house, and I've had to put my hands on my sons more than anybody, but most of the time, maybe 3 or 4 times in their whole life. They got it the first time. Okay, daughters is 3 and 0. Never had to touch one of them. And I ain't never been cussed out. Ain't nobody on the pole. So I'm just saying, everybody learns differently. Everybody hears things differently. My youngest son, he don't respond till I cuss. My other son, my oldest son, all I gotta do is, hey, whisper his name. My daughters, all I gotta do is ask them. But each one of my kids, I learned they respond differently. Okay, some of them gonna test you to see how long you go. Right before you get the belt, then they want to jump up. Okay, right before you get pissed off, they want to jump up and start doing what they're supposed to do an hour ago. Some folks don't want no problem. They just gonna do what they do. And it's the same thing with kids. Kids learn differently. I've always said that to give a one-size-fits-all education is doing people an injustice. You know, the same
service.
And like my daughter. My daughter has 3 kids. She's a behavior specialist. All she do is deal with kids on a regular basis. And even her own daughter, she says, she tells her daughter to do something, she get mad, and then all of a sudden, mommy, what about what about that well, it's a term they got for that soft love or soft discipline. So I can't do that
Oh,
with
you
you
mean? Oh,
because
you mean? Where they try to negotiate with
right.
the kid?
It's a term
Or they
where
have, yeah.
it's a new term that the woke people have to deal with kids. It's something with soft love or something like that. You don't. She's my daughter.
Gentle parenting.
Huh? What you call it?
What are you talking about? Gentle
Yeah,
parenting.
gentle parenting. She said, my daughter, you don't respond. You don't respond to gentle parenting. You don't respond to rough parenting. So she says she's had to pop my granddaughter more times she had to pop my grandsons because my granddaughter is a firecracker. She can talk crazy. She's used to talking smart. And my daughter, she's old school like me. In her 47 years, I popped her one time when she was 3 years old. Never had to touch her again. Never had a crossword. So, but her daughter, she has to check her because she got that mouth. Okay, and my daughter ain't gonna
Oh, so
go for it.
your daughter brings the fever. So you have to
She
touch
bring the
it.
pain.
Okay, I get it.
She
But see,
bring the
with my
and
kids,
she gets it. And
with,
she still, even though she bring the pain, she's still gonna try and do it her way. So if a kid is bringing
Wow.
you some bullshit and you don't give them no resistance, at one point in time, will they stop bringing bullshit? They're gonna bring bullshit home, take it to school, take it to the streets. They're gonna take it to a cop or somebody of authority, and they're gonna get their ass whooped. And now it's a whole nother. Now you gonna be marching. Now we got them
well,
marching.
well, basically with my kids, I have a negotiator, a musician who knows it all, and the opposite for the step kid. And one step kid, he just lays out. All you gotta do is give him a P5, and he's cool with it. He's just mellow out. So it's like you said, there's all different personalities
Hold on.
when you have the kid.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm looking at the chat room right now. My man Can't Wait said that Michael B. Jordan just got his taint pierced. Nigga, say what?
You got his what pierced?
Taint between your balls. Taint ass, taint. What's it? Taint ass and taint dick is right in the middle. Okay.
What?
It's right in the middle between your
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'm trying to figure out what makes you do that.
I don't know. According to
His
my
taint?
man,
What's taint?
taint ass and taint pussy, right there in the middle. That little square, that little 2-inch square between your ass and your front part and your back part. Taint. It's called taint. Taint this and taint that. Y'all,
Okay.
I know you know what taint is,
I
Mississippi
know
ass
exactly
girl.
but I'm trying to figure out. You got nothing to do when you're doing that. You at a point like I just can't make myself happy.
How the
So
fuck
let me take
how
some.
do you sit down
Go
with a
somewhere.
goddamn earring up your ass? I don't understand that.
That's what I just said.
You know,
So that's from the
Dude,
breakup.
that reminds me.
Harvey's daughter. That's from his stepdaughter. That's from the
my
breakup.
man said,
Wow.
via TMZ, Michael B. Jordan just got his tank pierced. The fuck? Poor Lori. Okay.
Look, remember when certain R&B singers had those extremely long nails, like some of them do out. Even FloJo, who was in the Olympics, I said, how do you walk around with those kind of nails? Because don't you have to take a dump? How
And
do
what did
you
she
do
say?
that? They go, why are you asking questions about that? If I had to have somebody do it, you come do it. I
Maybe
said,
she had a bidet.
no,
A
excuse
bidet.
me?
Bidet.
I don't care if you got a bidet
Bidet.
or using. You still can't wipe the back of your butt with nails that are curling up.
Yeah.
That's
That
crazy.
is kind of crazy, Doc. That is. I never understood that. I know a lady.
That's
Her
straight
shit
We
was
need an
really.
crazy.
inside scoop. If anybody knows someone that can do an interview, let's do an interview with somebody like that.
I know a lady.
Well, I
She had
interviewed a
nails
few
like
of
that.
them,
Inside
and
scoop.
they all had the same line. They all came back with the same line. Well, I'll let you know when it's time to wipe, and you come over. I said, no, you go wipe your hands, because then you're going to shit under your nails. Excuse the expression. That's what's going to happen.
Hey, I don't understand that right there. I just don't understand why a man would find it necessary to pierce between his asshole and his balls. That don't make
Well,
no sense.
It was that breakup.
we were talking about piercing between your ass and your balls. It's time to move on to Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Let's raise the
Went on to
vibe.
what?
Let's, let's let's raise the vibe of the show for Wakanda Forever, the second installment of Black Panther on the Marvel MCU. And what you gonna do? Rihanna dropped 2 songs on the soundtrack, and people were. I heard the reaction. And people were like, "Why did she do that slow song? Why is it so slow?" And then she dropped another slow song for the end of the thing. Can't the woman grow? Can't she make decisions? And who knows what they asked her to do for the movie? But I understand the movie is outstanding.
Everybody I know saw the movie. Just going to go back and see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I was supposed to see
It's
it.
very pro women, and I'm dying to listen to it. I can't say see it because then Alonzo's going to get on me.
Negro.
If you go and see that movie,
Is the movie in Braille? What do you do? How do you do that? I'm just curious.
A tongue ring
I stare at the screen. I stand at the screen and put my hands on the screen so I can feel what's going on. That's how I do it.
I know you full of shit now. See, I gotta watch it.
No, I told you this.
You got a Wakanda
It's done with audio description.
Okay.
It's done with audio description, so we can follow the movie.
Is that shit in HD?
I said you had a Wakanda screen, Dre.
It's an AD.
Okay.
I can have all the HD screens I want. Won't mean a damn thing if the volume ain't up.
Okay. All right.
That's how that works.
Same reason why a girl get a tongue ring. I never understood that shit. My niece got a nose ring. I don't understand that. She hear me. She in the back. She can hear me too. I don't.
That was her talking.
No, she can hear
That
me.
was your niece.
She in the other room. I always talk to her about a nose ring. Remind me of a goddamn bull.
I don't understand the nose ring at all either. And believe me, I've been in very interesting dates with interesting piercings. But the nose one, I said, it's like, that's a booger. You just put a booger in your nose. Usually you try to get the boogers out of your nose. What?
Hey, what can you say, man?
So no tricks with the nose ring, so that's why it's out for you, Dre.
No, but the tongue ring, I can tell you some stories, but this isn't the place for that. That's a different legendary connect.
That tongue stud, I ain't like that. All that hitting my shit with that ain't like that. That was not good. Nope.
Oh, well.
No. Pull that shit out.
Big shout out to the boss.
That's a different
She
thing.
got one through the chin and the lip, which I'm trying to figure out.
And do it like you're supposed to be doing. Do it. Oh, anyway, change the subject because I'm Bernadette her birthday. Y'all
I know we're gonna go back to that.
Bella 18, folks. Holla at Bernadette on her birthday. You're live with Lonzo and Dr. Dre. Legendary Connects, folks. We just having
So
a
I can
good
get
time.
my tongue ring.
And don't give her money for the tongue ring.
Bernadette, you got a boyfriend. You always have a
Stop.
boyfriend. Let's talk about Bernadette on her birthday. Bernadette, when you got a boyfriend?
I do not want a tongue ring. I was.
You got I would ask you. I said, you got a dude. What? Come on, say something. Why you grinning? Smiling. I know you hear me.
She's extra grinning over there.
She heard everything else I said all day long. All of a sudden she came. She got a bad connection. Oh, bullshit. You've been hearing me all day long.
Yeah, I got a bad connection. I can't hear y'all.
All of a sudden she got a bad connection. You heard me the first time. You got a boyfriend?
I'm letting Lonzo put the pressure on.
No,
How you spending your birthday?
Tempo Tie joined.
How I spend my birthday.
How you spending your
How
birthday?
am I spending it?
Charging batteries.
I might go see Black Panther. I'm not sure.
Charge the batteries
I
and
had
call.
other plans, but they didn't fall through.
Oh, okay, charge your batteries up. You'll be all right. Anyway, we got my man.
Oh, see, why are you being sneaky on the battery charger?
It would all past her. That's just right past her.
See, I don't want to get blamed. I don't want to be blamed for tag team.
It was my connection.
Bernadette brought us a guest today, Doc.
Simple. Right on time. Right on time.
We just finna clown her ass too.
It was my connection. I'm about to come back and watch it on the replay on YouTube. And I'll call y'all. I'm gonna call y'all.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so it's Bernadette's birthday. Who's our guest, Johnny?
Hey Tempo,
Hey,
welcome. Welcome to the show. We being
hey,
bad.
what's up,
It's your
y'all? Appreciate
birthday.
y'all having me.
We
What's up with you, Doc? Now,
yes,
Bernadette booked
yes,
this.
yes,
I don't,
yes.
I, don't, I don't know the brother. Tell us about yourself, man.
Yeah, man, my name is Tempo. I'm originally from Monroeville, Alabama. Currently out of Jacksonville, Florida, and just making a lot of noise, being consistent, and bringing back real hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
What you talking about in your music?
Life, life for me. That's the most consistent thing because it'll keep everything fresh because we're constantly growing, we're constantly going through things, but at the same time, the purpose of my music was, something that was like a journal, something that was showing my growth and my journey. So, I've been fortunate that I've been able to get to other people and they've been affected by it.
Okay, in a positive way, I presume.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, not every story will be bright, you know what I mean? But I don't glorify anything or give any, false information. I've had the highs and the lows.
Okay. Well, you know what, man? I'm glad to hear somebody's trying to disseminate some real shit out here, man. Because I'm tired of these folks promoting this genocide and death, and
Yeah.
it's really gotten old. You think by now with all the dead brothers we've lost, all the brothers we've lost to gun violence, somebody was what, enough is enough. But they get paid for it, and a lot of times that's all they need is give me a check. What you want me to say, boss? I'll do whatever you want me to do. How much? How many niggas I got to kill in my record? How many holes I got to make? And anybody gonna say nothing? Yeah, miss me with that bullshit. Go ahead, Doc.
A quick question, bro. So you say you're on the positive, bringing back the real hip hop. Give us a few bars of some of your real hip hop. Give us a
Oh,
quick
yes, for
bar.
sure.
Let
See,
us know.
so I've been disengaged, still enraged at how they watch the page. Sickest nigga doing it coming. I'm about to spread the plague, self made. Double interested, now I'm well paid. Lock me down in Bama, I'm busting out. Look where hell made. I seen the man cry, I seen the man die. If niggas think they do it better, let a man try. Why tempo get to talking? So they band tie, posting up petitions, no fiction, cause all my fans ride, drive by. Something similar to a gold train, similar off the ceilings from Spirate. Now that's the soul plane, gold chain. How it started and how they sold fame. Get it off my chest like a vest, cause I'm the whole thing.
All right, that'll work. That'll
All
work.
right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You say you're from Jacksonville and now you're in Alabama.
Nah, the reverse. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm from Monroeville, Alabama.
Okay, so how you doing with the
Down
weather? Because I know
south.
y'all are dealing with the storms that just came up through Jacksonville. How are you doing?
Oh, dog. We used to this. This is, we throw parties in the hurricane weather.
What?
Yeah, facts.
How
Yeah,
do you
we actually out getting ready to do a show now.
in a hurricane?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we inside, but yeah, this a little wind. That's all.
All right.
A little wind.
I ain't
Did
never.
you guys get an opportunity to go out and vote this last Tuesday?
I'm sorry. What was it?
Did you get an opportunity to go out and vote last Tuesday?
Nah, I didn't.
All right. Talk to
Well,
him,
maybe
Dre.
next time. Maybe next time. I got look,
Oh
man.
yeah, for
No
sure.
man, looking for love voting, and he said he bringing back the real hip hop. So I'm just trying to rap with the brother. So, what got you interested that made you feel you needed to rhyme for a living? What brought that inspiration to you?
To be honest with you, I always loved music. So growing up in Alabama, I got to hear something I wasn't hearing at home. My family, my dad's from Brooklyn, my mom's from the Bronx. So whenever I would be going back and forth up there, I would be hearing, at that time it was the Nas, Hove, Cameron, Dipset. But then I'd come back home and I would hear these Southern artists like Outkast and Young Money and everybody what they were doing. So I was able to appreciate hip hop as a whole, as opposed to just my region. And when I started going to live concerts, I started seeing how people were being affected, and I saw J. Cole perform. And when I saw the energy he was able to give in a positive way and have all these different types of people move together, I was like, yeah, I want to be able to do that one day. I want to be able to leave that mark. And I was just going through so much that I felt like it was a good time to be able to express myself and use it through my music.
Good.
What do you think about the women's movement in hip hop with so many female rappers actually getting their props and their flowers for what they do? Who do you like and what do you think about it?
To be honest with you, I hate that it has to be even a movement, because females have been in hip hop at the beginning. I just think we got to a point where we forgot about the female MCs and kind of, started more looking at the reality stars. So I love seeing it. I love seeing anything that's going to elevate hip hop, that's going to make, some of us step up or just feed everybody because, we see different parts of it where it was the backpack rap, it was gangster rap, it was knowledge and education. So to be able to see a different aspect of it, I love it. I love it. Also too, just some of the ones like the new ones like Gorilla and Ice Spice. I love that they're being themselves. You know what I mean? That they don't have to, dance this way, look this way, dress this way. They being themselves and still having you respect that they got bars.
Okay, Lonzo, you got it.
You know what? Speaking of female rappers, man, we got to give a shout out to Salt and Pepper for getting their start in the Walk of Fame.
Yes,
For
that's pretty
sure.
great.
Yeah,
And Spinderella and all the support they
yes,
got
yeah, and
from
they
so many
she
other
came out with
ladies
them.
out there.
They made sure she got connected. And I think that was and that right there for me showed a lot of class for the ladies. Regardless of what they going through or what they've been through, when it come time to get something, we all gonna get it, and that's a good thing.
It's a very good thing, very good thing.
And Spinderella, when I booked them, I had them at Skateland years ago when I first started promoting. Man, I had Herbie Love Bug. They came out with Salt and Pepper. I had Real Roxanne, some other folks, and Spinderella. She wasn't with him at that time. I think Herbie was spinning for them. And
Right, because there was two Spinderellas. The first one was with them, that didn't last too long, and then the second man. Matter of fact, they go through Spinderellas pretty quick. Because matter of fact, a guy who grew up out here, his name is D Wiz. He actually DJs for Salt and Pepper now.
okay,
Who I knew. Yeah.
I've always had a crush on Spinderella. I thought she was a cutie pie. Well, she wasn't bad, but I like that Cinderella. I
Well,
like that.
maybe next year we'll get Cheryl
She
Salt
kind of cute.
from Salt and Pepper on the line. The Salt's pretty cool with me. We'll just give her a buzz.
Oh, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work, man.
But
Um,
by next you definitely gonna get me on the video and you're gonna get to see it. But this young man who just spit was and gave us some of his where can people pick up your music right now?
Oh yeah. It's on all major platforms, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Deezer. It's Tempo Tie. That's TMPOTAI, and again, that's on all major platforms and social media platforms.
okay. All right. There you go, folks.
Excellent.
We brought you another one. When you see him again, he'll be a celebrity. He'll be a
Here's
Memphis
another
celebrity.
connect.
Uh, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna wish you. I'm gonna bless you with that one, Doc. Because I don't want to see nobody else get shot in this game, man. It ain't that serious.
Yeah,
Well, I was
facts.
saying
Where we
yes.
get this echo from all of a sudden?
Somebody's got is listening and we're on the phone with them.
It started when you started talking for a minute. Hold on, let me make sure that they me. No, you was
You got me, bro.
when you
You got
started.
me, bro. Ski.
I don't know. We got
It's
an
coming
echo.
through you because you got the board.
No. When I think when he came on, he might be having a mic open or something. Because we had we
Or he's
just
trying to listen to it and be on the show.
yeah we just got this in the last 2 minutes. We don't have
Well, everybody, it's Bernadette's birthday. Hit that cash app.
Hey, happy
Give me the
birthday.
cash app, Bernadette.
Bernadette, say something.
Oh, I muted my
You,
mic.
Bitch.
Sorry about that. Tempo, thank you for coming on. This is another brother that believed in me. I wouldn't be here today without, just talking about an artist and whatnot. He always came with the fire and said, and shout out to Sid. Sid believed in me too. So we doing it. I love his energy. I didn't know about your New York connection and whatnot too, Tempo. So yeah, he's something to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
force
for
to be
sure.
reckoned with
Well,
and stuff. So
Bronx,
I got like
Lady
three
Joe. We just
legend.
let
But
go,
Timbo, I'm gonna
go,
call you a
go.
legend too that believes in me on here and whatnot and what I can do with as the divine connector. More to come. And like I said, my birthday is just, quite simple. So we got more. It's more. It's gonna be more to come. Good luck
All right.
Could
tonight
you
to
give out
Tempo.
your
And
cash app,
I
please?
thought you were in. I
Could
keep
you
thinking
give out your
Alabama, but
cash
not
app?
Florida with all that wind and stuff.
Hey, I gotta
Be
say, man,
careful.
before I go, man, Lonzo, Dr. Dre, I just want to say, man, I really appreciate y'all having me here. I definitely, recognize and understand, legends when I see one. And Bernadette, thank you for having us, making this happen.
What's up, Doc? All right.
Appreciate
Always,
it, brother.
What's
always.
up, Doc? Peace. All right. See, it's gone now.
Yeah, because he was listening to the show and on the show.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway, folks, we got about 5 minutes left, y'all, in the show. Legendary Connect Live with Lonzo and Dr. Dre. I ain't had to cuss him out another day, y'all. We're doing real good today. Veterans Day.
Mm-hmm.
I had to cuss him out. I had to cuss him out just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Amazing for my birthday.
Man, you ain't cuss me out. Don't even try it.
Just a little
Anyway,
bit. He's trying to
today's show.
get Lorenzo up. Don't make me
Uh-oh.
call Lorenzo.
Don't go Zorro. Don't go Zorro.
Go
Anyway,
Go ahead.
today's Bernadette's birthday, and we're gonna dedicate a pair of tickets to Wakanda Forever because it's Legendary Connects Forever, and this is what it's about. Bernadette, please give out that cash
Oh,
app so
there you
people
go.
can hear
That's it.
you. There you go.
She have to give them the
You're not gonna say
This
it?
is amazing. Like I said, I'm doing
Number
good.
18.
I mean, I can spend my birthday with you. So next up is Dre's birthday next month.
What day
Oh yeah,
what day is Dre's birthday?
we're on the 5 on it.
December 5th.
December 5th. We got 5. I may be doing the show from out of the country, but we'll let you know about that as we get closer.
All right, there you go too. All right, folks. Bernadette, red clay, you got the red clay cake or what?
Oh shoot! Don't talk about food. I love food, and I shall. I want some cupcakes and whatnot too. So I would love some blackberry cobbler. My boo gonna be a chef. If I can get a chef, I'm good.
You're gonna be big
So
as a house.
y'all know any good chefs?
Yeah, okay.
That's what I want.
You nice and slim right now. Must rather marry you a chef. Okay, that's why I marry you a chef.
Yeah, with age hitting me now, yeah, you're right.
You're gonna need another camera to see your ass.
But
you're gonna be a
okay,
chef
chef
by yourself.
You are right. I'll take the little portions.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You're really good at Sophie. Presidents. Both of y'all are presidents. We got the president of the Compton Entertainment and the president of Paraworld. I gotta get my presidency somewhere. So I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
I appreciate the birthday love. I appreciate the birthday love and the shouts and the cash app. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it.
This president
Y'all brought up food, so I might go up to the reservation, to the casino.
All right, have fun. Don't leave too much of your money there. Dre, take
That's
us out
right.
of here.
Brother, this is Legendary Connects with yours truly, Dr. Dre, and of course, the godfather of West Coast hip hop, Alonzo Williams, and the one and only divine connector herself. Happy birthday, Bernadette. We're going to see you next week because I think we're doing Fridays from now on because Friday's going to make it work better than anything else. What do you think there, Legendary Connects?
We might be able to
Friday Night Fancy. That's what we're doing.
All right, folks. We're out of here, y'all. Peace. Thank you. Happy birthday, Bernadette. We'll see y'all Tuesday with me and Dusty. Have a great weekend, folks.